Hello everyone and welcome to LJH Productions. So today I thought we'd go over some top box office news for the weekend of January 27th through the 29th. So you guys are up to date of what's making money still, what's still out, what you can check out, and then I'll let you know which one of these movies is available on digital as well as still in theaters. So why don't we get started here. So Avatar, The Way of Water, this weekend it made 16.0 million. Gross, it's over 620.8 million, and it is in its 7th week. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, which is the only children's movie out right now, this weekend did 10.5 million. The gross is 140.7 million, and it's been out for 6 weeks. Pathahan, I believe I'm saying that right, is at 6.9 million for this weekend. Following weekend. This is all following weekend. So far, it's grossed 9.5 million, and it's been out for 1 week. A Man Called Otto, that's that movie starring Tom Hanks. This week, it did 6.7 million, and its gross was 46.0 million, and it's been out for 5 weeks. And now, at number 5, the movie that's gone completely viral with the dances and related to a younger audience, and we can say that she's definitely the new killer doll on the block. Megan, last weekend did 6.3 million with a gross of 82.2 million altogether, and it is in week 4. And also last Friday, Megan entered digital for pay rent. You get paid to rent it, and it should be on the Peacock platform soon rather than later. We also have Missing, which is the sequel to Searching. Last weekend I came in at 5.7 million, and the gross right now is 17.6 million, and it's in week 2. Then we have Plane. Plane came in at 3.8 million, and the gross was 25.4 million, and that is in week 3. And then we have Left Behind, which I believe is a sequel to another Left Behind. I believe this is 3, and that came in at 2.6 million. Altogether so far it's made 3.2 million. It's at week 1. And Infinite Pool came in at 2.5 million, gross 2.5 million, and that is also at week 1. And then the last movie is called The Wandering Earth 2. I would like to know what Wandering Earth 1 is. I'd have to look that up eventually, I guess. Came in this weekend at 1.4 million. Altogether it did 3.0 million, and it is in week 2. So altogether the box office seems like it's holding up. Avatar is still making money. It's just a matter of time before James Cameron possibly does it again, although we'll see if it gets bumped this week. Coming out this week is a few movies that I know we're gonna make some money here at the box office, but we're gonna get into that in a second to tell you what movies they are. Okay, so opening this weekend, February 3rd, we have 80 for Brady, which stars Sally Field, and it's about a bunch of girls, women I should say, who are football fans, who what I got out of it are basically stalking Tom Brady, and it does look really, really fun and interesting. Then we have a few others coming out. Just bear with me here. I'm having a little technical difficulty here. I gotta get the page back. You know, this is the part about always being live, doing these videos. You know, something will always happen. Okay, so I got my list back up. Then we have The Amazing Marcel, which is a new kid movie opening. It stars Hugh Laurie. I don't know too much about this film. Have not seen a trailer yet. Do I think it'll bump Puss in Boots? Not too sure about that, but it does look interesting. Then the movie that I predict that will bump Avatar is Knock at the Cabin. This stars Dave Bautista and Jonathan Groff, and is the latest installment to M. Night Shyamalan's films. And basically, it's about a couple who is on vacation with their child, and they're at a cabin, and it's raided by these people that say they have to do certain things, or people around the world will die. It looks very interesting. We know with Shyamalan there's always twists and turns, and always an amazing atmosphere. I do predict that will bump Avatar down to number 2. I don't know where I put everybody else on the movie list. We'll have to do another search there once that time comes on, once the box office is in. And then let's see if I can see what else we got coming out here. I'm gonna go week by week with these movie updates and stuff. We're gonna head into TV. Actually, not much going on in TV right now. But let's see if we can get into what is coming out for DVD and Blu Ray, like physical media releases. Let's see. Bear with me as I type here. Let's go to Blu Ray releases. Let's see what we got coming out this week. We go to calendar here. So we got, let's see. Okay. Here we go. Whoop, where'd it go? Disappeared on me again. Alright. So February 1st we have the Witch's Mountain coming to Blu-ray, which looks like could be for the first time here. Looks interesting. Then on February 6th we have the Gore trilogy, which I will click on to give you more information about that. I'm not too sure what that is, so we're gonna click on it to see. Okay, so what this movie is, looks like a bunch of horror movies in one here. It's running $100. I'll have to do more research on this movie to figure out what it is for you guys and what trilogy it is. But we're going to click back a second and see what else we got coming out. I know this video isn't the best. I'm still learning how to do things, guys. I hope you guys stick around, subscribe to the channel, and take this time to say thank you for the ones that do watch. And I really do appreciate it. February 7th. Let's get into February 7th, everything we have coming out for Blu-ray and 4K. So we have Black Panther 2 coming out on February 7th, which obviously is the sequel to Black Panther. It is also available right now on Disney Plus, but we don't try not to talk about digital platforms here. We talk about physical media because that's where it's all about. Then we got Bubba Ho-Temp coming out in 4K as a 2002 release about Elvises, which is actually a really funny movie. If you haven't seen that, I recommend you check that out. Then we have 3 Colors in 4K. I believe that's a TV series. I'm not too sure about that one. Then we have The Return of Swamp Thing coming out in 4K, which I believe is a DC release. They're starting to release their stuff in 4K as well. I'm not sure which studio did that. I believe it was Criterion, but I'm not too positive on that. Then we have Legion of Superheroes coming out in 4K. This is an animated 4K film, and it has Supergirl on the cover and a few other superheroes. Animation is always done so well in 4K. Animation comes out very nice. Also coming out in 4K is a movie from 2013, Warm Bodies, which stars a zombie that slowly starts to become human again because he falls in love. It was an interesting zombie film. Probably one of the only zombie films I actually really, really like. You can check that out. That again, all this is for February 7th. Not much was coming out on February 1st, so we skipped it. What else we got coming out here? We have, let's see, Mickey and Minnie classic shorts from 1920 to 1947 coming out on Blu Ray. Disney's finally starting to release some physical media. Hopefully they'll continue that. And I know they have a deal going on with another studio as well to release some other films. Hopefully they'll release the 20th Century Fox library and so forth as well. So as we enter February 14th, we have another Disney title coming out from 2022. We have Strange World coming out on Blu-ray and 4K, which should be a very good Blu-ray transfer. It does look very good on stream, but again, Blu-ray is what we're focusing on here. Then for the first time on Blu-ray, they're releasing Dawson's Creek, the complete series, which I was a big fan of. I grew up in that era, so I might be personally picking that up. And what else do we got? We have February 21st. I Want to Dance, the Whitney Houston story, comes out on Blu-ray on 2022. One thing you'll notice about me, folks, is if I make a mistake, I don't believe in editing. I want you to have fun in the comments, stuff like that. Editing is too much work, I find out, and it's kind of fun, just so you see the product at hand of what it should be, and I'm not hiding anything. We're human, we make mistakes. Edit, unless I really, really have to edit, it's not something I'm gonna exactly do. And then we go into some other titles here. What are we on? I'm trying to say, I lost my train of thought. Okay, it's February 21st. Nothing too much more on February 21st, I believe, is worth the look at. February 24th, 2023, we have Puppet Master 3 coming to 4K. I'd have to actually look to see if the other Puppet Masters are on 4K. That would be that'd be a good thing to actually own. On February 28th, we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out in 4K, which people were raving about and saying is going to be a really, really good transfer. I'd have to check that out. Then we have the Rockies coming out in 4K 1 through 4. This is something I'm definitely going to pick up. I've only seen a Rocky franchise. I've only really focused on Rocky 4. This is the one I actually like, but I am willing to try all of them. It's just a matter of getting myself to sit there and watch them all. Not really big on it. Then we have Training Day from 2001 coming out in 4K, which stars Denzel Washington. Really, really good movie from the past. Probably one of Denzel Washington's best movies, I would say. So that's what we were checking out in 4K. And then speaking of the box office, we were talking about this before. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is also coming out in 4K on February 28th. And like I said, that'll do very, very well. Animation with 4K is done very, very well. Then we have... And I feel like, that's pretty much it. So we're going to switch this around. I'm going to see what else we can look up. And I'll see you guys in a minute with some video magic. Alright. So I thought we'd look at some Blu-ray movies that are on sale this week as well. So we have The Wizard of Oz, which is 67% off right now in 4K for $13.99. I believe these sales are also on Amazon. Then we got the 48 Hours series, which you can see there, for $28.99. That is also that I know is on Amazon for sure. And we have Flashdance in 4K coming out for $25.99. I've never actually seen Flashdance. It's something I gotta check out one of these days. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but nothing too crazy. What else do we got here? The Craft 4K, as you see right here, is $18.99, which Craft is a very good classic movie, and I hear the 4K transfer is very good. I hear it's a little buggy and glitchy at the beginning, but I hear it does get better. And over here we have Escape from New York with a deal for $21.99, which is a very good classic Kurt Russell movie. Very, very fun. And then we have the controversial Halloween Ends for $26.99. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Let me know down below. How did you feel about the Halloween franchise from Blumhouse? Did you like it? Or weren't you fond of it? How'd you feel about it? And then if you make our way down here, Rocky, the trilogy we were just talking about, is $59.96 when it comes out. Not a bad deal there. You got the Scream 5 Steelbook with 19% off for $24.99, which does look pretty interesting on itself. I would say that's a pretty good deal for that. As we move down here, we have Lethal Weapon 1 through 4, the Blu-ray collection, for $12.99. That's actually a steal. That's actually not a bad deal for that. I'm trying to line things up here, folks. You gotta bear with me here. I only don't have the best camera system in the world. I'm working on it though. Over here we have The Core coming out for $22.95. I don't know much about this movie. I know it was a good like end of the world type movie, I believe, starring Aaron Eckhart from The Dark Knight. That's all I really know about it. To try watching it one of these days. Over here we have the comedy Bros, which came out I believe in December for $22.96. It's one of those comedies where I want to check out as well. I heard it was like really, really funny. And Drag Me to Hell is on Blu-ray for $17.99. That was an interesting horror film. Wouldn't mind going back to seeing that. Piranha. The original Piranha is out in 4K for $24.99, which is a pretty good deal, I would say. And over here we have Dracula Dead and Loving It, one of Mel Brooks' best films, I would say, and at least in my opinion, one of his best films, starring Leslie Nielsen and himself, for $18.99. I might actually pick that one up. That's actually on my list. I think I'm going to grab that. I'll have to put it in my list. Tickets to Paradise right now is $17.96 for 49% off. Also a great movie. Up here, for those of you that like this movie, I personally do not. E.T. is on sale on a regular Blu Ray right now for $9.96. E.T. is just one of those movies that I just do not like. I never saw the hype with it. It's just not something that I like personally. Leave comments down below. How do you guys feel about E.T.? Was it a good classic movie that you guys enjoyed, or what? But as we move back over to myself here, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Bear with me on the whole camera thing. I'm still working on a few things. It's going to be like this for a little bit, but I do appreciate you guys for sticking around this long. And hit subscribe. Give that video a great thumbs up if you can. I would really appreciate it. And we're going to start talking about some other things on this channel as well. Once the spring comes, we'll do some theme park tours. I'm going to continue to go to stores and check out what's out for physical media in stores as well. And thanks for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm LJH, and this has been LJH Productions, and I will see you all soon. And as they say in the movies, that's a wrap.